Hello everyone, welcome to Home Cooking with me Hema Subramanian. Today we're going to see 3 colorful and beautiful rice dishes. The first one is the delicious carrot rice. The second, ghee rice with all the subtle flavors of ghee and spices. And the third one is a super easy and delicious mint pulao. So let's get started and check out these wonderful recipes. For the carrot rice, first I'm going to cook the rice. For this I'm using long grain basmati rice. To a pot, pour enough water. The water is beginning to boil. Now add the washed rice. So for this recipe I've taken 1 cup of long grain basmati rice. It's a 250 ml cup. To add extra flavor, add the whole spices, bay leaf, cinnamon, clove, cardamom and star anise. Also add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Once the rice is half cooked, just squeeze the juice of half lemon. Just a few drops will do. Adding lemon juice will keep the rice light and fluffy, and the rice will not break up easily. The rice is cooked, turn off the stove, strain it and keep it aside. Next, take a kadai, add about 3 teaspoons of ghee. You can also add oil if you like. To this add 1/4 teaspoon fennel seeds, 1/4 teaspoon cumin seeds. Next add 2 medium-sized onions finely chopped. Next add 2 large green chillies finely chopped. To this add a few cashew nuts cut into pieces. Next add pound ginger and garlic. I've taken 2 cloves of garlic and a piece of ginger. Now I'm going to add a piece of fresh turmeric, peel off the skin and grate it into the kadai. If you don't have fresh turmeric, you can use turmeric powder. So you can see the instant color change after adding the fresh turmeric. Next I'm going to add 3 large carrots that's been grated. Once the carrot is half cooked, add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon cumin powder, 1/4 teaspoon garam masala powder, 1/2 teaspoon chilli powder. If you want it a little more spicy, you can add 1 teaspoon or 2. Close and cook the carrots for about 10 minutes on medium-low flame. The carrot is completely cooked. Next add the chopped coriander leaves. Give it a quick mix. Now slowly start adding the cooked rice little at a time. Add the rice little at a time and mix it along with the carrots, and make sure the rice doesn't break, so mix it gently. You can check for seasoning at this point, and if you need to add a little salt, you can add it. Finally, finish it off with a spoon of ghee on top. Turn off the stove. Delicious carrot rice is ready to be served. For the ghee rice, I am taking 1 cup of basmati rice. This is a 250 ml cup. Wash it nicely and soak it for about 30 minutes. Just pound some fresh ginger and garlic for the ghee rice. So there you go, I've pounded the ginger and garlic. Now don't make it too fine like a paste. For the ghee rice, take a pressure cooker, add 2 tablespoons of ghee. You can also add 1 tablespoon of oil if you like, but I'm only adding ghee. Next, I'm going to add all the whole spices, starting with cinnamon, star anise, cardamom, 2 bay leaves, a few cloves, mace, about 2 small pieces. Next, I'm going to add the onions. For this recipe, I've taken 2 medium-sized onions, thinly sliced. The whole spices will give out a lot of flavor to the ghee rice. Next, add 2 large green chillies, slit. Saute the onions till they are nice and transparent. Now you can see the onions have become nice and transparent. Next, add the pound ginger garlic. Pound ginger and garlic adds a lot of flavor to the rice. Now add 1 teaspoon of salt. Give it a quick mix. For 1 cup of basmati rice, I've taken 1 3/4 cup of water. If you do want to add coconut milk, if some of you like that taste, you can also add coconut milk. Make sure you dilute it and add it. And add the soaked rice. Now if you'd like a little more spicy, you can add an extra green chilli. This is a very lovely, very mild flavored ghee rice, so you don't want to make it too spicy. So before closing the pressure cooker, I'm going to add another half tablespoon of ghee. So once the water comes to a boil, close the pressure cooker. Keep the flame on medium. Once the steam comes, place the weight and pressure cook for about 1 whistle. Now turn off the stove. Let it rest for a few minutes till all the pressure is released. Meanwhile, I'm going to roast a few cashew nuts and raisins for garnishing the ghee rice. If you like, you can also fry some onion slices for garnish. Now that looks amazing. You can see the rice is cooked perfectly and the aromas are just fantastic. Garnish it with some roasted cashew nuts and raisins. So first I'm going to make a masala paste for the pudina pulao. For this, take 1-inch piece ginger, 3 cloves of garlic, 5 large green chillies, a handful of mint leaves, a handful of coriander leaves, 1/4 cup freshly grated coconut, pour a little water, grind it to a smooth paste. To a pressure cooker, add 3 tablespoons of ghee. I have a combination of whole spices that I'm using for the pulao: bay leaf, cinnamon, cloves, cardamom, star anise, cumin seeds and whole peppercorns. Next I'm going to add 2 large onions thinly sliced. Saute the onions till they are transparent for about 2 minutes. Now you can see the onions are nice and transparent. I'm going to add 1 large tomato thinly sliced. Just saute for about 2 minutes. Next I'm going to add the ground masala paste. Cook the masala till all the raw smell is gone for about 5 minutes. I've sauteed the masala paste for about 5 minutes. The raw smell is gone. To this add 2 teaspoons of salt. Now you can adjust the salt according to taste. 1 teaspoon garam masala powder. Mix everything nicely. I've used 1 large bunch of mint leaves for this recipe. So I've used quarter of the bunch for the masala paste, and the remaining bunch I will be adding into the pressure cooker. And just a handful of coriander leaves. Mix everything. Since we're making pudina pulao, it has to be a very predominant mint flavor. I've taken 300 ml of basmati rice. I've washed it a few times. I have not soaked it because it's a very quick and easy recipe and we're not soaking it. But if you do want to soak it, you can soak it for about 15 minutes. Mix the rice along with the masala. Take care to see you don't break the rice while mixing. For 300 ml of rice, I'm adding 600 ml of water. The ratio is 1:2. So 1 portion of rice, I'm adding 2 portions of water. Mix everything. Keep the flame on medium and cook for about 2 whistles. Place the weight once the steam comes out. After 2 whistles, turn off the stove. Rest the rice in the pressure cooker for about 10 minutes before opening it. So there you go, here are these gorgeous and colorful rice recipes that are a must try, and you can enjoy them with some nice subtle or simple gravy or raita by the side. So do try these recipes and enjoy with your family and friends.